Are the poets in the house? The poets? Okay. So we had 2 rooms for our semifinals. We had room 14, and also we had room, I think, and room 15. So for room 14, these were successful finalists. Please, this is a very important announcement. Very important. We have victorious. It's a duo. Victorious, please come and take your seats. It's a duo. We have Nakaja Jazira. We have Musoke Shadia. We have Nkalubo Opera. Nkalubo Opera. We have Ninsima Christine. Those were the 5 best from room 14. 5 best from room 14. Then from room 15 we have Nanyange Bridget. We have Murungi Bonita. We have Lubanja Benjamin. And I must comment, for a gentleman to break through to this final, he must really have been good. It has been a girl-dominated tournament. So Lubanga Benjamin, we have Mutamba Esther, and finally from room 15, the very last is Asimwe Aaron. Please come and pick, excuse me, come and pick your number. You can go via the stairs. Okay. So our judges are very much ready. Judges, are you ready? The judges are very much ready. Poets, are you ready? So I think, ladies and gentlemen, we can have our final round for the poetry segment. Yes?
Ms. Mutamba Esther Murungi. And the title of my poem is Just Imagine. Gone are the days when the Father in heaven is a white man and the serpent is a black woman. There's no more just of woman is delicate and unable and everything is for man to do unless it's a despised thing. There's a new song to sing, a new selling art piece. There's something new to think of, forget of the past. I have something new to reimagine. So imagine. Imagine a gender equal world where delicacy is not inferiority but rather ability to bend and not break. Where my beauty is not a banger that people dance to in request to make me a sex banter but rather a gift appreciated. Where man tells woman, woman, you were created from me for me to live beside me and not below me. A society where man is head and not neck. Not a magician who lays to become man and disappears in times to stand and become my dad. A world where man is authority, the head. And woman is power, the rest of the body, chromatically blending to give off a rainbow, disabling competition for the apex and dismantling fear for gender equality. Imagine a home where dad tells daughter, my love, you're not a problem to resolve, not an equation to solve. Your gender is not a rag to be dragged. You're not a flower to be plucked, not a tissue to be used and trashed. You're a woman. Creation was incomplete in your absence. A house where mom tells son, being the head, you're not a god. You must stand your grounds, but when things get hard, you can kneel. You're a human, you can cry, break the ice. Don't die rolling a dice looking for a chance as life eats you up simply because you're a man. Speak and heal, my son. You're a man, but a human too. My son, you are authority. Authority is useless with no power. Woman is power. Respect her and have both authority and power. Imagine such a point of view where no one fights to feel enough, but we live as each other's half. Where gender is not what conflicts us, but what combines us. Not a reason for us to part ways, but guard them. A reason for a better vision to avoid collision. Just imagine. Thank you.
Alone. Yes, I'm alone. No one understands. No one gets it. Do you? Do you? Do you? I'm lost. Lost in a tangle of pain. Can't find my way through. I'm scared. Save me. Quiet. Yes, I'm quiet. I have no voice. No one listens anyway. Will you listen? Will you hear me? I'm no source of great ideas, they say. I can't speak as they speak, they say. I'm a nobody? So inferior. For I'm a woman. Depressed. Yes, I'm depressed. Why wouldn't I be? Sciences are not for me, they say. I'm unworthy of love, they say. My children's shortcomings are my fault. Leadership. Those are not my grounds. I'm a sex object. Aren't I? Aren't I? Aren't I? That is what they say. Tired. Yes, I'm tired. I'm a stream of love. I'm an epitome of truth. I'm the giver of life. I can't be treated this way. Teach me. Teach me, please, how to be a man. Oh, how to be superior. Free my hands. Free my mouth. No! Nada! Apana! Not anymore. I too deserve love. I too can handle good officers. I can dress smartly. Yes. I can choose a man to get married to. I'm not to blame for my children's misdeeds. I won't take it. I rebuke it. I will stand and stand firm. I am a woman. My name is Nanyange Bridget from Kinshasa. Nanyange Bridget.
My name is Asimwe Aaron from Gombe SS, and I'm in Team Tripoli. The title of my poem is A Clarion Call. Please feel free to enjoy it. Thank you. My clarion call, a call for all and a call to all. I carry a voice of a modest purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, we need a virgin identity, an identity that calls for equity, and this identity is equality. So shatter the bias. Why not make a home a hospital, a place where both man and woman, tall or short, all share the title doctor? Why not turn a hotel into a home where John the waiter serves Joan, regardless of his skirts and gender? Why not act like in a movie, while home, with actresses and actors working together in unity, regardless of the masculinity and femininity? Shatter the bias. Patrick and Patricia did nothing, for that you're sure. But we hear James calling Patrick, Dr. Patrick, my stomach is not well. Dr. Patrick, my eyes are pale. Dr. Patrick, won't my legs swell? But the demise of equality is with Patrick's speech. Oh, James, inquire from Nurse Patricia. Shatter the bias. Today I make this clarion call to check on the illegalization of this all. What went wrong when Uganda had Kadaga as its speaker, Nabanja as its current prime minister? What's wrong with that? Are the fuel prices high in Uganda today simply because James Nambatia would take on the name of his wife, Jessica Nambatia? Shatter the bias. Equality for all is equality for one another. And the fight for all the animals are equal, but note some animals are more equal than others. It's a clarion call to ask, did the percolator become a generator when Matthias boiled bathing water for Martha? What's the pandemic in Julian paying Julius's hospital bills? Does it irritate and choke when the panel to this debate is made up of more females? Does it make the adjudication simply because Judith is part of the jury? Shatter the bias. We need a virgin identity. But for this, like George Floyd, a woman can't breathe. Thank you.
Good afternoon, lovely ladies and gallant gentlemen. My name is Musoke Shadia, and I'm performing a poem entitled Women in the Lead. Enjoy. Women in the lead. I am not free while any woman is unfree. This was a message on a placard against domestic violence. I saw it once, but the essence of the message is to dwell in my mind till nearly every woman can audibly spell freedom. freedom of the mind, freedom of the soul, freedom of the body. From the confines of ages and the tattered reality pages, the female body has been a body whose soul has been serving and servicing others. From toiling to be recognized as valid societal members, to being perceived as objects of entertainment to idle eyes on the streets, almost every man perceiving us as candies in motion. These bodies we wear have been stepped on. Our souls have struggled for dreaming. Our legs have struggled for running and escaping from this hard place of discrimination and subjugation. Our brains have longed for education. We have fought for our justice in the path of righteousness, but it has all ended in emptiness. No one sees and no one cares. Society only seems to be myopic about our struggles. But hey, I feel like blowing up nature, recreate humanity in style, not discrimination. Because till when? Till when? Till when will our efforts of making it in life be thwarted? Till when will we have to swallow the negative compliments where society shoots at us with their words and these swords in their eyes stab their way through us? Till when? Till when will a daughter of a nobody become a somebody without anybody wanting her to spread her legs? Till when? Till when will our kindness be mistaken for weakness? Till when will we give the best but receive the worst? Till when? Till when? Well, none of us seems to know. But then we can collectively shatter the bias. You see, I am a woman. Look me in the eyes. Yes, look me in the eyes and you shall see greatness you've not seen in ages. Daze your eyes. So I refuse to believe that the great ocean of humanity has been drained. No, I cannot accept that our oasis in this desert of discrimination are no more. We choose, and always will choose optimism over pessimism. We may be sick, weary, and tired of crying, but never shall we be tired of trying to eliminate these shackles that are holding us captive. Sisters, our shackles may be different. I may not know you, but I care. So let us reshape our perception of how we see us. We are powerful. We are valuable. We are creators. We are changers. We are nurturers. We are mothers. We are the women in the lead. Dear society, please speak to your hearts, because maybe they will hear you better. Let us jointly amplify the voice of a woman for a reality that is going to transform every woman from a mere object of self-pity to a new identity of the woman. Of the woman in the lead for freedom of women is a sign. It is a sign of social freedom. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm by the name Rumanga Benjamin, and I'm from the land of the pharaohs, Cairo. I'm going to present a poem that's entitled Ashes in the Snow.
Do I stand in this world think that oblivion, sorrow, my greatest comfort, and loneliness, my only abode? Where is it that I see her? Why is it that they see through me? Who can feel my pain and heartache? Who is
My name is Nakaja Jazira Navisunsa. Can someone pass me a seat? Can someone pass me a seat, because I need to relax and narrate this enthusiastic feeling of the woman evolution. No need to say hi, hello, or whatsoever. I need to relax and express the way women have changed in society. You know, back then, a woman's value was based on unwritten standards. It never felt acceptable to be yourself. Do not be too loud, but do not be too quiet, she was told. She had to alter the way she speaks just so she could get quite their attention. She had to be submissive to every command in society, doing so much as a backbone to her family, probably even starving for her children. And in the end, they all turned out to be father's children, showing her how she's just a background character, where even if she worked twice as hard, she would still get barely recognized. Oh, the ideal woman was prescribed by men. The ideal woman was prescribed by men. She had to be curvaceous, slender, raised neck, one with a glistening skin, scarless, and of average height. This woman was gotten married for perhaps her cooking skills, or even just mere changes of her body. Whether or not they believed she was ripe enough to start a whole family up. I am obviously marrying a virgin. Coming from these molesters in society that considered girls as dolls, objectifying them to an extent of giving a deaf ear to their voices yearning for help. These girls had to face the trauma of being a menace in society and suffering till the very end. You know, that was the woman back then. That was the woman back then. Today, the pages have turned. New chapters have been started. Women have proved themselves worth their advocations in society. Looking at these successful women on the big screens, book covers, creating inspirations, comfort. They are now lawyers, activists, and so much more. These days, female brands are dominated by females of different color complexions, heights, and sizes. They are adopting to the positive image of being comfortable with their flaws and neglecting the unchangeable negatives. We are our own bosses. We are our own bosses, independent enough for self-sustainability. We are empowering fellow women going through the bad days, going through the sad days that demoralized, and we are making them stronger. We are giving them a second chance. Women have surpassed stereotypes that demoralized, weakened, and left them unnoticed in society. That is how much they are in control of their own lives. That is how much we are in control of our own times, because the future looks feminine. And this is our world. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. This is the Speech and Poetry Club from Chibuli, from Kawimpe Muslim Secondary School, presenting a poem entitled, "This Man Sees Him."
This man sees him. This is an emergency, and I need your attention. This man sees him. Cuff him to mob justice. Crucify him for the vultures to feed on his flesh. I'm awakened by the cock even before the white thread is unleashed from the black thread. Rising early, sleeping late, working tirelessly, constantly fatigued. With a terrible backache, I trudge on. My migraine haunts me.
We don't know how she or finds her way.
The black circles beneath my eyes expose me.
In your time of need, in your time of need.
I work so hard to please an arrogant man.
In your time of need,
Pessimistic, ballistic, simplistic, hedonistic, chauvinistic. Blazing the house about me going to work. He devours and takes pleasure in me dressing to suit his taste, in me hiding in his shadow, in me obscuring my independence, in me dimming my pride, in me concealing my wings.
When a man will cry,
He then bitterly butters me.
His shoes of work to thaw the
Blue,
mouse.
black.
The sticks of stone convert,
Leaving me helpless on the ground,
welcome
fracturing my bones, bruising my already scarred face and body.
the mystery of a woman.
How dare you scare a woman? Just how dare you scare a woman? What kind of monster are you?
Woman, a warrior is
Take a closer look at what this deadly beast of a man has done to me.
Woman,
Take a closer look for yourself. Scrutinize if you want all these scars because of this man. This man sees him. Please seize this man.
a savior in your
Always
time of
dependent on
need.
your filthy,
The
dirty
bravery
pockets
of a
as I feed of it
woman.
daily.
In your time of need, she does
Contemptuous
dirty.
bastard.
The magic of a woman. Woman.
What happened to the man I got married to? We used to talk and resolve our issues. What happened to the happiness and the memories that we created? What happened to all those things? Did they just die? Just like that? And just if it were not for your hypocrisy, how far would I have gone? Just imagine how far I would have gone. But all I can do is lament to the gods.
We literally raise our daughters to act more ladylike. But I'm afraid we are preparing them for untrained men. And the tales left to be told. Battered.
Battered.
Bitter.
Bitter.
Bored.
Bored.
Battered
Battered babes.
If we
come together,
man and woman,
to shatter the bias.
Imagine a gender equal world.
Free of stereotypes, with no drain pipes, lacking waste pipes, casting away organ pipes. Broken we are, we will still rise once again to spread peace and love. Beaten once, twice or more, can be mended with God. For we are resilient. We are a carry of hope.
The table of judges. Ladies and gentlemen, a good evening. My name is Christine Nsima, and I'm here to recite a poem entitled The Great Lioness. With due respect, I dedicate this poem to all lionesses in the room. The great lioness. She rises up at once with great strength and eagerness. She inhales spite and exhales love. Despite all the ugly things thrown at her, she dresses them with a smile, saluting, playing, and swaying around in great love. She leaps high and nurtures many to good health single-handedly. Oh, what a great lioness. Oh, what a great lioness. Her cry shakes the shrubs in the savannah. The cry of the lioness is worth it, for what she receives in return is a vivid contrary of what she does. Without social significance, she lives. Exasperation, oppression, discrimination, like the Lord's Prayer states, is her daily bread. Her daily bread, and yet, with love, care, and affection, she stands. But who do I talk about here? I am talking about a mother. I'm talking about a sister. I'm talking about a daughter. I am talking about a woman, a phenomenally extraordinary woman. Imagine a woman Operation Free World, where women are invisible other than visible members of the society, where they are the CEOs of tomorrow, where graduation is mandatory because she is one of a kind, the only oasis in the desert, where deciduous trees grow and flourish, where daughters pick leaves for their luncheon. Oh, woman emancipation. The emancipation of women will have taken its course. Thank you so much for listening. Once again, happy Women's Day to all the lionesses in the building. Thank you.
And I'm going to be reciting a poem. It's called Beauty for Ashes. He wears his dreamy suit, beautifully tucked under his khaki pants, his blazer expertly ironed by eye. He enters his car, turns and drifts away. And here I am, alone, snuggled up indoors. One leg in the cloth, a hand in the dishes, no one to give a hand as my other hand cooks.
How did I end up here? Beep, beep! The cahoots. My dearest husband was back. But virtuous is my name, for I do my duty. I sit him down, remove his socks and wash his feet. And then he asks for juice, as though he left a single fruit. I fearfully murmur a silent no. I am left bleeding. Every day has become my period. I am a lawyer who cannot even defend myself. My parents gave me education, and then they got me a man. What happened? Did I not get a first-class degree? Could I not choose whom and when to marry? Here I am, treated like trash. Now I understand. It is because I am female. They say, kitchen you belong, your heritage is in a man. Bow and put lick. Yet I can be president, liberator, heroine. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Murunji Bonita, and I'm going to recite a poem entitled, How to Be a Woman. When I was considered mature by my grandmother, she called me, "Come sit next to me, Nalumansi, my dear." I walked to her, my hips swaying, and she told me, "Let me teach you. Let me tell you how to be a woman. The first thing that you should know of being a woman, you must keep silent, never talk, never say anything to a man." Why? When he comes to you, you should pat your legs ever so slightly. You should not hesitate, because if you hesitate, you will make him mad. You will make him angry. You will make him beat you. You will make him stronger. You, Nalumansi, are you listening? Nalumansi, are you listening? I looked at my grandmother. My vision swayed away from her words. I want to see the world. I want to know how it feels to learn. Mother, you listening to me? Nalumansi, my dear, do not say anything. Nalumansi, my dear, you need to know how to be the perfect woman. To be the perfect woman, you must learn how to cook and clean and cook and clean. You must learn how to give birth to children. That is the only thing you are worth, Nalumansi. You should learn. You should teach your other daughters, Nalumansi. They told me of a word called equality. Equality. I don't know how to spell it, but I've heard it. Equality. I think it's a word where people are the same. Maybe if I told my grandmother, maybe Nalumansi will be a name that she will say, you can go out into the world and make your name known. Nalumansi, you must clean. Nalumansi, you must cook. Nalumansi, you must kneel when you're speaking to a man. If you do not, then you are not my grandchild. Nalumansis, are you hearing? Nalumansis, my grandmother is telling you how to be the perfect woman. Nalumansis, you all must kneel down. Nalumansis, you should not sit on these chairs. It's for the men. Nalumansis, are you hearing me? What is this word called equality? Does equality look like me and a man standing next to each other? I do not think so. Does equality look like me speaking on this stage? I do not think so. Maybe equality is me cooking in the kitchen. Maybe equality is me sewing my husband's shirt. Maybe equality is me giving birth to my 5th child. Maybe equality is found somewhere in the clouds. I do not know how to climb there. I do not know how to reach. Maybe equality is in the sole of my feet that have traveled each and every day. Maybe equality is somewhere within me. I do not know where it is. I do not know how far I must go. But my grandmother, she tells me, Nalumansi, my dear, stop that show. Nalumansi, my dear, how to be a perfect woman. You must keep quiet. You must pat your legs for your husband. Even when you do not want, you must not hesitate. Nalumansi, to be the perfect woman, you must be able to hold your peace. But what world is peace if I cannot have my say in it? What is this world if I cannot have my say in it? Are you listening? Where is equality? Who is equality? How can I be equal if my grandmother thinks I'm nothing? Where is this equality that I long for?